Before receiving a new Yukata outfit and being on the next feature rotation banner, it's only right to give her the next spotlight. Welcome to another Aurorian experience video where I talk about how I feel about the Chief Judge, Irridon. First, to take a look at her info. Irridon is a 6-star converter from Lumopolis. Her active skill, Thunderfield, converts any 2 selected tiles to yellow Prism Tiles. Her chain combo, Gold Mars Sword Ring. At 2 tiles, it deals 155% damage to one surrounding cluster. At 8 tiles, it deals 160% damage to 12 tiles in a diamond shape, and at 12 tiles, it deals 165% damage to 2 surrounding clusters. Her equipment, Loosened Staff and Bestowed Blade, grants 1 Gold Mars mark when passing through a prism tile. Each stack of Gold Mars mark increases chain combo damage by 5% and normal attack damage by 3%. When triggering Aurora time, converts the starting tile to a prism tile. Been a while since I last talked about a 6-star, so it's only felt natural to make her the next topic given the circumstances. To which I gotta say, a very beautiful new outfit they gave her. They just been on it lately during this whole Scarlet event with these outfits. But back to Irridon. With her being a converter, that means she has a lot more value to her. Due to, in my opinion, that converters are the bread and butter units when it comes to forming teams. After all, they are mainly the ones to set up doing big chain combos in the Aurora time. And what does Irridon have? Well, first off, there's her active skill, giving you the choice of converting 2 tiles, but it does more than just that. For these selected tiles becomes prism tiles. And what makes these tiles even more special is when you walk onto these tiles, the next 2 tiles following the direction you're going also converts to yellow. So with proper placement, you're getting up to the max 6 converted yellow tiles. Keep in mind what I say, as this only affects the 2 following tiles. So if the next tile after are already yellow, you're not going to have any change then. But this isn't the only way to get a prism tile. Thanks to her equipment, anytime you trigger Aurora time, the starting tile becomes a prism tile. Difference in this one is that this tile can be any color, all depending on what color you use to set up for Aurora time. Prism tiles also give Irridon a boost in both her chain combo and normal attacks, 5% for her chains and 3% for her normal. Keep in mind that her chain combo range is that of a detonator. You'll have an easy time setting off with the starting rank being 2 tiles, but you won't be starting off with much damage. However, something to keep in mind, reason why Irridon gets a boost is because prism tiles give her gold marks, and the good thing about these marks is that she gets to keep them, which means allowing her to stack them up and further increase her attacks. So she may not hit hard initially, but she is capable of doing good damage if you're able to take advantage of both active and Aurora time. As a converter, I say Irridon is very solid with what she does. After all, in my perspective, being able to select what tiles to convert always a best option to have, especially when you're actually getting 3 tiles for each prism tiles. The only thing about them is placement. As stated before, in whatever direction you land on the prism tiles, only the next 2 following tiles can be affected. So that's it if they're already yellow. Still, the option to select tiles gives you a lot of room for setup for Aurora time, or if you're just trying to reach for the highest chain rate possible. Irridon is very flexible in those parts, and her way of converting is unique through both her active and equipment skills. And since with Aurora time, she can also produce prism tiles for other colors, that can be beneficial when you're working with dual or multicolored elements in your team. Just keep in mind that you really have to consider where you're placing these tiles when using the active. Depending on where you place your tiles makes a difference on you getting between 2 to 6 tiles. Another thing to keep in mind about Irridon is she's not going to be used immediately. Her skill's cooldown is 3 rounds and is preemptive unless you get her at max breakthrough. And since she's a 6-star, that's not going to be easy. And remember that she needs these prism tiles to boost her attacks, which she's going to need since she's not very strong right away. Still, Irridon is very useful within the converter role, even without breakthrough. She's definitely an A tier and worth pulling for in my books with the payoff she delivers with her active and equipment. And that's about it. What do y'all think? Am I spot on or did I get something wrong? Tell me what you think and what unit you'd love to see my opinion on next. See you guys next time.